In his judgment, the Minister of Environment and Tourism, Pohamba Shifeta, ruled that the certificate be set aside with immediate effect.
I make the following orders in terms of Section 50, subsection 4 of the Act. 1. The certificate granted to Namibia Marine Phosphates on the 5th of September 2016 by the Environmental Commissioner is set aside. 2. The Commissioner should notify the Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, the fishing industry, and all other interested parties to finalize their inputs and submit them to the Commissioner's office within 3 months. 3. The whole process of consultation should be completed within 6 months from today. 4. This order is with immediate effect and I bind all parties directly or indirectly affected. Thank you.
The Minister's findings are based on environmental protection. Although he agrees with the appellant on the matter of further consultation, he, however, noted that caution should be taken into account to balance the rights of the respondent and the public. The appellant, the Economic and Social Justice Trust, said all the efforts to put a stop to the proposed practice has finally paid off, welcoming the Minister's decision.
For Namibia, the issue was, yes, if we go ahead, it will be perhaps a few hundred jobs. But what is at stake in return? 16,000 direct jobs in fishing industry, plus about 50,000 or so jobs linked to the fishing industry could be endangered and irreversibly lost. Once the marine ecosystem is gone, these jobs will disappear forever. Fishing, if managed well, is a resource that we'll have forever if it's managed sustainably. And we need to weigh that up. Would, let's say, 400 or so jobs created by marine phosphate mining justify the endangering of an ecosystem and tens of thousands of jobs with it? That's a weighing up. Is the risk justified in terms of that? In Ramatex, we were told that time, it's 10,000 jobs, and even if they're poorly paid, it opens the door to more. There were never 10,000 jobs, it was less. They disappeared after a few years. Workers were left with massive health problems, brutal exploitation of these young female workers, pollution of the Goriangat Dam and groundwater resources. So the $900 million public subsidy. So I mentioned the Ramatex case because there are certain parallels.
Meanwhile, the respondent's lawyer, Visser, from law firm ENSafrica, said for now he would advise his client NMP to give the minister's decision due consideration and consult on the matter before a press conference is called with the media.
What is important is that we will give the judgment, the decision, due consideration. Once we've done that, we will consider client's options and will advise client accordingly. So at this point in time, all that we will do and probably do over the next few days is to intensively ponder and consider this decision from the minister. And once we've done that, we will advise our client on its options. And only once we've done that will we be effectively ready to speak to you guys or the media or whoever. So that's my comment.
Public concern started only after the certificate was granted to NMP, which prompted considerable debate and reaction from both the public and the fishing industry, as so far phosphate mining has not been allowed anywhere in the world because of its possible harmful impact on the marine ecosystem.